Welcome to Eagle News. This is Kivion
and Shelby.
This week during the Spotlight on Extraordinary Eagle segment, we'd like to recognize Miss Jones and Miss Franklin, as well as students from 3rd grade.
Hi, my name is Miss Jones.
Hello everyone, this is Miss Jones, as she said, and today we're going to be asking you a few questions. Ready? Okay, so first question is, if you have any superpower in the world, which one would it be?
I want to run a food restaurant.
That's a good one. You can make money.
Yeah.
If you could have, okay, so second question is, if you could be on any TV show in the world, which one would it be?
Love and hip hop.
Oh, so you like the drama?
I don't deal with the drama. I don't mind being on there.
Oh, okay. Okay, so last question is, if you can go anywhere in the world for 1 week, where would you go?
Bahamas.
I always wanted to go to Bahamas.
You could be one of the cruise in Bahamas.
I wanted to go there. We were supposed to, but it got canceled.
Y'all can go one.
So that was it. Thank you, Miss Jones, for letting us interview you today.
Thank you.
This is Miss Bertha, and we're going to be interviewing you. So, the first question is, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower. I can make everybody well, smart and well.
Yeah, it's important to give people good education.
Oh, that's true.
So, the second question is, if you could be on any TV show, which one would it be?
Steve Harvey.
Oh, I love that show. I watch that a lot. So the last question we're going to ask you is, if you could go anywhere in the world for 1 week, where would you go?
Hawaii.
Oh, wow, that's pretty with the tropical island and the beaches and stuff.
Ooh, you went there?
No, my parents went there
Oh,
once before I was born.
okay.
So this is the interview for Miss Bert.
Miss Bertha, Miss Franklin.
Our first extraordinary eagle is Avon from Miss Gibbs' class. Her teacher says Avon is an extraordinary eagle. She follows all the classroom rules. She turns in her assigned work on time, and she's a well-behaved student. She likes learning new things, and she tries to accomplish all of her learning goals. She likes, during the winter math, Avon increased her RIT score in reading and math by 10. Congratulations, Avon, on being one of this week's Extraordinary Eagles.
Our next extraordinary eagle is Josabelle from Ms. Miller's class. Her teacher says Josabelle is a wonderful student and has come a long way since her first class. We are so proud of her. Thank you, Josabelle, for being one of this week's extraordinary eagles.
Our next extraordinary eagle is Elijah from Ms. Coffer's class. Her teacher says, since day one, I could always count on her to be a class leader for herself and the class. She is responsible and respectful. She is a great friend and has had such a successful school year. She even got all A's. Thank you for being a shining star. Congratulations on being one of this week's Extraordinary Eagles.
Our next extraordinary eagle is Kamora from Miss Gary's class. Her teacher says Kamora is funny, dramatic, silly, and exciting student. She loves helping myself and others in the classroom. This year, I have seen Kamora grow a lot. She has an amazing growth mindset. When she gets frustrated because of the work is challenging, instead of giving up, she keeps trying to figure out the problem. She will ask for help until she finally understands the concept. She participates and is ready to learn every day. Thank you, Cam, for being such a great student. It's been a joy having you in my classroom. Congratulations on being one of this week's Extraordinary Eagles.
Next Next week we'll be looking for extraordinary eagles from 4th grade.
Will you be in the spotlight? Have you read any good books lately? Well, these students have. Our first guest this week is Kayla M. So, Kayla, what book do you recommend?
Hi, my name is Kayla, and this book is Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. He always made the good books, and it has rhyme words, and it's so funny when he does all the stuff he comes.
Our second guest this week is Javion D. So, Javion, what book do you recommend?
The book I'm reading is Itching and Kitten. My name is Jamaria Dover. It is funny because it's a monkey who itches and give it to everybody. Then everybody stopped when they took medicine.
Remember, if you have a book you'd like to share, just submit a video on Eagles Read Flipgrid. And to all you Eagles out there,
Just keep reading. It's post-crossing time!
Where are these cards from? Well, this card is from Spain. It says, "Hi kids, how are you? Hola niños, ¿cómo estás? My name is Sandra. I'm 26 years old and I live in Barcelona. I love to travel. I've been in almost all of Europe. I've learned new languages. Right now, I'm studying English and Indian. But soon I want to start French and maybe Arabic. Have a nice winter." So, where's your card from, Shelby?
Good question. Mine is from the United States. It says, "Hello, hello, this is Kingen over the New York City." This poem is by Shel Silverstein. This is one of my favorite poems in the whole wide world. There are so many problems that can be solved with a simple hug. From Keegan. So this card also has a little poem just for Poetry Month. So I'm going to read it. I will not play tug of war. I'd rather play hug of war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and where everyone grins, and everyone cuddles, and everybody wins.
So, well, those are awesome cards, very, very awesome cards from the overseas. We cannot wait to see what will arrive in the mail next. See you next time on Postcrossing with more cards from around the world. Math Challenge! Last week's challenge was the probability of a coin landing on heads is 1/2, as the probability of a coin landing on tails is 1/2.
Well, many of you submitted correct answers, and the winning student who conquered this challenge is Zonit from Miss Wise's class. Please stop by Mrs. Blake's room for today for your prize.
So, are you ready for this week's Extreme Math Challenge?
This week's math challenge is Figure 1 is to Figure 2, just as Figure 3 is to... Can you solve the challenge? Don't forget to turn in your answers to the mailbox outside Miss Blake's room, number 233.
Have you done anything cool in your class lately? Well, Janina Ankrum has, from Miss Bryce's class. Her fan mail says, "I like her lessons and she is very fun."
So if there's something you want to share, be sure to drop off your fan mail in the mailbox outside of Miss Blake's room, number 233.
To end up Poetry Month, today Shelby is going to be reading you this one last poem called "Daddy Forgets My Name" by Bruce Lansky.
Alright, so as you know, it's called Daddy Forgets My Name. Alright, my daddy calls me Sweetie Pie. He calls me Honey Bunny. He also calls me Poopsie, which I think is kind of funny. My daddy calls me Sugar Plum and also Sleepyhead. My silly daddy forgets my name when he tucks me into bed.
Well, that was an awesome little poem, and I hope you like us reading these poems, and because Poetry Month just recently ended. Make sure you attend the Mother and Son Dance on Friday, May 18th.
And also make sure you stop at Miss Collins or Miss Gordon to purchase tickets, and make sure you have fun.
Well, that's it for this week's podcast.
See you next time on Eagle News.
Have a
Wonderful weekend. Bye.